Greetings and welcome back to some video nonsense that I'll be making again, because it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, real life's been busy, and when real life gets busy and you get some free time, you might as well boot up some video games. And if you're familiar with the channel, which you might be, but probably not, I like Doom a lot, and Doom the Roguelike has been out for quite a while, and I think it had its... Well, basically they introduced graphical tilesets to it some time ago, if I know my shit, which I probably don't. And I was completely unaware of it. And as you can see, I've played it quite a bit. Cleared it only on the easiest, and I was never too good at the game to begin with, so let's get that out of the way straight away. But the gameplay itself is solid. Just all the original difficulties to choose from will go with this one, because I want to beat them on the order of difficulty. And basically I'll explain the game as we go. We have a select choice of classes. Each one of them will have different traits unique to them, and small effects, as in, well, as it says there, more health and power-up things. Power-up benefits for the Marines, scouts go faster, technicians use stuff instantly. We'll go with the Marine because it's the basic. And this is kind of the, well, not the meat of the game, but at least its spine. You get to customize your character to a degree with all these things. And I will be going for a shotgun heavy build, so I'll pick up a first point on reloader, because my route will be shot him man into Army of the Dead. So reloader it is. We'll put my arcade initials there, and there's the good old lines. This can't be happening. Slurp silence! Because here we go. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much a roguelike. That's our character here. You can actually move with the mouse and stuff, but oh, apparently right click shoots. But I'll be using the keyboard, of course, because I know the shortcuts and stuff. As you can hear, it's got some nice remixes of the original Doom soundtrack. Well, covers pretty much. And the cast of enemies is mostly inspired by Doom and even other id games, which is pretty damn cool. We're being pelleted by the shotgun guy. A trick is to lure everyone into melee, that way they won't be shooting at you. Because I think melee actions always override the shooting of most enemies. I realize it might be hard to follow since, yeah, of course it is turn-based of a game. And basically when I move, everyone else gets a move as well. Except at the start of the levels, when enemies take 4 turns from reserves to activate. You can unload the weapons on the floor, you can actually hear the monsters on the background, which is a really nice feature. I do like how the audio actually makes sense. Like, if I keep shooting into the great dark beyond, I might actually hear a monster yelping in the distance, which signifies that I've hit them. The red stairs are for special levels, and if we find a good bunch of health on this level, we'll be definitely tackling Hell's Arena. It does take a fair amount of concentration to play this game, and I end up dying a lot because I'm way too hasty. You know, I play a lot of real-time games, and it's just my instinct to keep moving. You can hear them snarling in the background. There's health globes here. Oh! And we're eating slugs to the face. As you can see by the coloration of these boxes, it's fairly unique compared to the rest of them. So you can actually break them by shooting on melee. There may be goodies inside of them. Not this time though. Taking way too much damage. As you can see, the text down here pretty much shows you all the important stuff. Like, the experience shows us that we're level 1 and 84% through to level 2, and we're on 20 hit points because the shotgun guys keep screwing me up. That'll work. These levers, basically, they have random effects, and you can pretty much find them out when you pull them, unless you have a trait. And this is risky, but I'll take a chance to reload and shoot again, and that takes us to level 2. And we'll pick another point of reloader. And this point, as you can see, our health is at 7, so might as well use a medpack. I hate to have spent them so early on, but yeah, there's a barrel here. They of course explode and stuff, so that's a bit nasty. You do get a special message when you clear out a level of enemies, so you know when it's safe. And there are gameplay benefits to be had if you actually manage to clear every floor. I'm not expecting to beat the game, let alone clear... Oh, that might be the last of them. Yep, and he had a medpack. We'll take it and we'll scurry around the arena. And there you can see some exposition in top there. They like it. And as you can see, we got the good old demons as such and ASCII renditions of them, since the game, of course, used general roguelike graphics. We won't be tackling them head on right now. I'll tackle running, as in, if you're familiar with Adam, Ancient Domains of Mystery, you can actually change your tactics, which increases, well, your defenses and such, or your attack. But in this one, running is pretty much the only tactic. It makes you dodge much much more likely, but it also makes you more prone to miss. And this is a handy tactic. If you keep, well, for example, at this amount of distance from an enemy, you can basically, it's called corner shooting. You can pelt them and they can hardly react to it. Demons are very tough if they manage to land to melee distance with you. Just, I think, well, of course it's hard for me to delve into the details of the code, but they seem to have much faster attack moves, as in, it's time-based for, because, you know, it's a roguelike, there's a certain degree of depth to be expected, and we get round 2 of the arena here, and one of our rewards would be a chain gun, which I want to use because I'll be going for the shotguns. But yeah, it's based on timers, like every move I take takes, well, I think it's 1 second. If I reload, it gets to hit me. If I shoot, hopefully it'll knock him back, which it didn't, so I have to reload, which in turn grants him another attack. And that's lucky. I will use a medkit now, though, one of my last ones, since I'm afraid of the cacodemons might be more than capable of blowing me up. You can actually hear their sounds on the appropriate channel, so you'll know where to go. And again, corner shoot at them. I might be making a few videos of this since, well, I've been wanting to get back into the swing of things, at least for a while. Oh, that sounds way too close. We're probably here. Yep. I don't know if he can shoot from there. Unlikely. Unless he comes a bit closer. Whenever you shoot someone, they'll start coming closer to you towards the position they were shot from, until their attention basically drops. And now we get our shotty man. And again, it's a prerequisite of Army of the Dead, which is a trait for, yeah, no armor is a protection. It will block traits as in Finesse, Eagle Eye and Hellrunner, which means we can't be picking them or their, well, I think Dodge Master is a step above Hellrunner. Indeed, so we can't ever pick that if we go for Army of the Dead. Let's take the final round. Very low on health. I'll hate to use my last med. Oh, I don't even have a medkit. Well, that's something. I know if we manage to clear this last round, we'll actually get a big health upgrade as in a supercharge item from the game Doom, isn't it? Well, this is really risky, so I will toggle running. Oh, there's one. We'll wait a bit to see if they... Yeah, there they are. Oof. I'll have to take a few steps to try and dodge his attacks. And he neglected to shoot, which will be the end of it. And there we go, we actually won. Search the arena again, and we will. We'll find a rocket launcher here, and we'll actually equip it as a secondary. And here's a supercharge. You might be asking why I'm not picking it up, but it's because when you go above 100% health, you'll actually start it'll actually deplete until you hit 100 again. There are traits, of course, that can change some of that. Yeah, there's one. And what's the other one? Can't remember. And don't really care. We'll not be going for those ones. He's a large med pack. Should tie us over nicely for a level or 2. The main difference with these, well, basically anything that isn't the easiest difficulty is that the enemies can use armor and med kicks, which makes it much harder. As you can see, the health is degrading slowly. You feel excited, shoot meaning the presence of a vault, which is kind of a type of terror generated by the game. So since enemies can use our med packs and stuff, we'll be making a beeline to those whenever we see them. Ammo is of course important, so you might want to prep a few, and spare pieces of armor are actually a really good thing to carry around. Open doors always. Yeah. Because enemies can open them, of course. If they have arms, that is. And we should have the last souls here, because this is the vault-esque building. The message we got at the start of the level, which stated that we felt excited, is not to add on. You'd get the same message in that game whenever there's a vault present. Not much in the form of loot right now, but it'll pick up once we get later on to the game. I do find the early game to be particularly difficult for myself. You can hear them making noise in the distance. As long as you have ammo, it's never a bad idea to just shoot through the darkness, because you might catch one. Oh, and there's an example of me playing too hastily. I could have avoided that hit, where I just move a bit more slowly. This is a berserk pack. It's fairly useful even if you don't play a melee character, because it boosts up your health back to 100 and grants you a lot of resistances to certain types of damage. Occasionally the barrels will blow up holes into the walls and will try the levers. And it spawned enemies. I actually like this, since they take a few turns to activate and you can kill them for extra supplies and experience. And it will disappear once we're... Yeah, there we go. It's no longer there. Another one. Ah, more enemies. That's good. Probably a dumb idea to stay in the open while blasting them. Oh, that actually missed both. Anyway, took a few hits because of it. What can you do? You can learn from it and get good. And as you can see at the top, the message "you feel relatively safe now." That's to note there's no more enemies left on him. Commentary is a bit struggly today. I don't know, but it's getting my nerves up doing this thing again. Been a long day. I hope all's well in your camp. Oh goodness. So yeah, that was pretty damn tough. The shotgun guys saw us, shot at us, and instead blew up the barrel, and we lost a hefty sum of hit points there. Of course you can do the same as in blow up the barrels as you see them, but you risk damaging all the goodies on the level, which is why I really avoid it. And it's not really wasteful to just shoot all the damn containers and stuff, or do the scouting corner shooting like this. Because, you know, ammo is plentiful, especially on the earlier levels, when you have these former human enemies going around. They're plentiful enough even on the later stages, but it's just why not pick up the ammo, since there's not much else to fill your inventory with. I'm running into these guys head on, which is a really bad thing. So I'll try to play a bit more slowly. So yeah, as it always seems to devolve into channel talk and such, I've been meaning to make a few videos off of this game now, because it deserves the attention, in my opinion, at the very least. Because you'd be surprised, when I first heard of the game I was like, how do you turn Doom into a roguelike? it cannot have that much depth into it, can it? But it actually does, surprising amounts. Oh, we're low on health again. Close. But it's the last enemy, so we don't have to worry about using a medkit, because we'll just crunch for supplies. I'll take a risk and head downwards. And as you can see, there's these health globes here. So if we survive these few initial enemies, as such, we can pick them up and be on our merry way. And here's a good item. It's a double shotgun. Of course, needs no explanation. Double the barrels, it's just more firepower. Interesting dock-like structure here. And there's a special level entrance here as well. You can hear the demons in the background. And they'd of course be in here. Oof. You can opt to shoot a single barrel at a time with a double shotgun. Oh, and it's getting back to the depth of the game. I mean, Doom is a roguelike. Oh, that was a silly hit that. I might need to use this. Oh goodness, there's a former commando thing. Captain, that's the one. And another one. It's looking really tough, so yeah, I'll just spend a large medpack straight away. And unfortunately, I keep face-checking these enemies. There we go, got another level. So we'll see the requirements for Army of the Dead. We'll need to hit level 6 and have a point in badass. And what that does for us is, yes, it says we're knocked back a little less and health decay sets in. Maximum health before decay sets in is 50% higher. I think that's like I can hit 150 before it starts to decay. I don't know. And there's luckily a small medpack here. Of course, medpacks will become much more rare as the game progresses on. Ugh, they keep hitting us. Pinpoint accuracy. I do want to always put myself like in a fair position of cover where I can maximize the shotgun blast and just wait for them to come at me. But they both died. And they leave no corpses since they sank into the river. We'll go ahead and equip one of our surplus armors. Green offers less protection, of course. Oh, he was carrying double medpacks, that's really a good find. And again, unique crates. They actually don't have separate names, but yeah. And there's a medpack inside of it. And we don't have room, so High Time will drop some of our shotgun cells. We'll need to dodge out of the way of this fireball, else we risk getting hit by the barrel explosion too. And look behind us. This is the former human shot it. And this here, the red map, is actually for tracking, which displays the position of enemies on the map. You can see here, I don't know if you can change the opacity of it, but it's basically, well, closely what the ASCII map would look like. And every time I move, you can see there's a red dot moving, and that's because our tracking map shows them. And there he is. You can of course take advantage of the vision and shoot at them before they shoot at us. But it's not a long-range weapon. We'll go for the full clear here. Oh, unlucky, we keep getting hit. I want to use a medkit here because I know the next special level, because I do want to visit them all, because the rewards can be really high. You actually get berserk packs from here. And it's a good idea in here to just pick up the chainsaw. Oh, we don't have enough room, so yeah, drop some more ammo. I used it as I'm using it as my secondary weapon now. And as I mentioned, berserk packs offer massive reduction, well, increase to all the resistances and defenses, which is why we're taking so little damage at the face of this onslaught here. And now it ended, it might be a good idea to go grab another pack. Since we beat the Hell's Arena on level 2, I think it was, we'll actually unlock a special boss here. And it's a good system for encouraging the player to visit these extra levels. Because if we manage to clear this one and the special enemy in here, we'll get something, well, that might be useful later on, even in another special level. And the trick here is to actually just try to find him while you have the... oh, there he is, you can see him, it's the green archvile. To me, it's the ugliest and strongest archvile you've ever seen. And now that we have this attention, we'll actually run back. We'll toggle the running action and we'll head back. That should lead them towards us for a while. And I'll shoot to the vast emptiness here. They're rising from the dead, which means the, there we go. Oh, that's just my armor. I'll go back and equip one of my greenies. And there's the Arena Master. We'll go in, switch to Chainsaw, grab the Berserk Pack, and run straight at him since he engulfs us in flames, much like Archviles in Doom. And he's dead. Easy enough with the Chainsaw and the Berserk Pack, because the Berserk Pack obviously increases your melee damage down. I don't know by how much, but it's a huge amount. And he drops his staff, which is an item you can use. It deals a rather minor amount of damage to everything on the screen and makes you tired, which makes it actually quite useful, especially when you want to take out weenies like that. We picked up the staff, and we'll go for the 100% clear of this room again. And thanks to the trait we picked up earlier, Shotty Man, I forgot to go over with it. It allows us to reload our shotgun while moving, which is really handy, saves a lot of time. So much for hellish fair play. And what we get in as a reward is mod packs, an interesting little thing. I know a few combos you can do with them. Basically, well, let's hover over one and see. Decreases firetime for weapons or increases armor knockback resistance. You can use them on your armors and weapons, and even boots, to basically upgrade them. And as you might imagine, again with the depth of roguelikes, you can do certain combos with them, and those combos will create powerful, unique items. Ah, there's another enemy spawning leader. I'll pull it. A health globe. It's a really welcome thing to find. Now that we have their attention, we can actually retreat back here and take them one by one. Where you should see the former human coming shortly. No, he's not. I'm pressing the numpad key 5 for waiting. Let's take a peek. And oh, we actually killed them. Whoops. That'd be why. I don't think it's worth toggling running for an end. So yeah, we'll just blast them. And it's a small health club, we'll pick this up gladly. There's of course large ones later on in the game. Nice little layout here. The levels don't actually change too much, but I am a big fan of how it portrays the episodes of the original Doom game. And if we get that far, you'll see what I mean. Here we have the UAC-based type levels, then we'll have, well, basically more hellish bases, and then we'll have hell itself. It is quite well done. Now what he dropped here, the blue item, is a phase device. They allow you to teleport around the level, and it's quite handy to have. Lets you get out of a pickle, or if you find yourself stuck, or yeah, just many options to use it. Another agility mod pack. I'll drop ammo in favor of these things. Sadly, I can't remember too many uses for these specific agility ones. We'll wait for him here. I do think that the way of playing shotguns with this game is pretty much the easiest way to tackle anything. Now, it takes a while to get going, and the ammo might become a bit of a problem, especially if you find some of the more specific shotguns. And I actually heard the healing noise there, I think, anyway. Yes, I was using medkits. Medkits we could have employed. You can actually, yeah, I forgot to mention, you can toggle a grid by pressing spacebar in case the graphical tiles throw you off. Which they did for me, and I think it's more than a fair thing. And then we'd like to find the... Oh, I think I saw the door open. Yes, I can hear the imp. There he is. It was the last of them. I do not know how we're able to see doors open and close in the distance, but hey. The smell of blood in the air, you sense a passage to a place beyond. The place beyond, of course, would be a special level. And wait, that's actually 3 messages. This will be a mess message, which signifies the multitude of barrels present at the level. And I really don't like those. And the smell of blood in the air, I have not so much idea. And shotgun is a really dangerous weapon to bring here, so we'll toggle running and actually head out of here. There we go. And we'll take them down from cover. Yeah, the barrels need to go. Level 5! Nice. And to get the army of the dead, we'll need that level 6. So we can basically pick a point in anything we might be wanting to go for after Army of the Dead. I do think... Could this be one? It requires Iron Man and Tough as Nails, and Army of the Dead. It doesn't block either, so we can go for those. I'll be going with Iron Man, cause, yeah, extra health. Seems handy. There's a special item here, a fire skull. The skulls, I think all of them consume corpses on the ground for special effects. The fire one, if I'm not mistaken, acts like the Arena Master staff, so basically blows everything up. There's mod packs here as well. I'm going to... Actually, I'll drop my double shotgun for a while to try to mod the heck out of this combat shotgun. Basically what combat shotgun does, you know, if you're familiar with Roguelike, 73 is the type of damage it will do. So that's 7 damage. It basically means that it rolls 3 dice with the maximum number being 7. So 7 plus 7 plus 7, which is 21, if I'm not mistaken, and that's the max damage you can do per shot. And the lowest you can do is 3, which is unlikely to happen, but it's of course a possibility. And this one here shows you the ammunition. And I'll just slap a few technical... Well, actually, do I have technical mod packs? I do, so I'll modify technical on it. And I'll try using the... Oh, nope, it won't take another agility mod, which is okay. I just like keeping 2 shotguns around. And I will drop a chainsaw in favor of them. Might be a bad idea, might be not. There is a medpack too. So many things. Not worried about the ammunition again. As in there we saw the door open into distance. No idea how it works. Ooh! There was a lot of explosions. Should clear something out in here. Accidentally ran into the acid. Bit of tile muck-ups there. Another health cloak. Nice enough. I'll just actually take care of the barrels whenever I can. I really don't want to mess around with them. We're low enough on armor as it is. Do I actually have any other ones? No. So yeah, preserving armor should be my priority here. Of course, if you aim manually, as you can see, the crosshair doesn't actually switch back to an enemy, which is a mistake I've learned. Well, not learned from, but I've made it many times. And this is what I mean by the barrel levels being nasty as hell. They just end up eating all your armor. And it's easy to burn through a lot of medkits in here as well. With not too much reward at all. Blight and goggles, they're fancy enough. And it's the last of them. Let's see if we actually manage to get anything out of it. There's military base entrance here, which is a special level, which I will be going to. So far I've managed to clear it all the time on my every visit, which is pretty good. Don't like these sergeants creeping about. I think I hit him anyway. cover tune of the military base music here. Oh, actually, yeah, as you can see, the yellow lit at the bottom of the screen. That means we still have our amp goggles for the early level. I did not actually realize that they carry on over levels. That's why our vision range is so huge. And there it fades. And I know there's a chain gun guy here, so let's take him out, dodge back, shoot this one. And as you can see, the moving while moving and reloading at the same time is doing us a lot of favors. I will use a small medpack here. I won't be using a large one since I know there's a few guaranteed health pickups here, as well as some armor. I just hope I don't run to the source of said armor. Shellbox is a nice item. You can actually, since you have 2 swappable slots for weapons, you can either equip 2 weapons as I've done, or you can put up a special ammo item, which will increase the time that, well, not increase the time, but rather make it faster for you to roll out your weapon. And he's an elite, which is pretty tough. They have a tendency of dropping a lot of armor, so that's who we'll be hunting. And he's around here. And here's another, it's a large health club. I'll take it because I really don't want to rescue him. And I'll be using the single fire mode to break the unique boxes. And pretty much everything that walks and comes within 3 squares of us deserves a full frontal blast with double barrel. And there's the elite. We can actually, I think I can run towards him without him hitting me too much. Yep, and then I can blast him, which doesn't actually kill him. Yeah, there's armor. And some armor is better than no armor at all. This is a pickle. I'll pick up the high threat target, the sergeant, and then fall back so I can funnel them through this room. And you might have noticed it or not, but sometimes the enemies tend to go for pickups, such as armor and medkits. And there's actually a fairly advanced strategy where you drop items like armor and medpacks in the line of sight of enemies, which will, of course, lure them closer. I'll just mark my rocket launcher. I know I'll be replacing this at some point, so I'll slap an agility mod on it. Can I put another one? No. Oh, so clumsy when you're doing it with no space at all. I think I just deleted. Wait, did I pick up the medkit? I have no idea. I'll have to replay that myself. Now again, with the special boxes and stuff, you can shoot them and find secret passages, which is quite handy. Another shell box. I'll drop a pack of shotgun shells in favor of one. I won't be using this one from the ground though. Not yet. Let's actually take care of these boxes and then these ones because it reveals the side room full of these elite guys. I don't want to step in there to scout it, but I might have to. Let's do it. Yeah, I still saw the shotgun guy somewhere in here. Well, let's take the risk, and there he is. And we got him. Gives us a tracking map, a large globe, which I will take, and an Envira suit. Really handy to have one of those. I think I'll drop an agility mark back. Actually, instead of dropping one, I'll search the highest armor I can find, which is this 59%, that's the durability by the way. And I'll just use this agility markbacks on them. Oh yeah, double agility mod gives you tactical armor, which increases your move speed but doesn't give you much in the way of resistances. Basically better dodges and such. Potentially really good. Well, not really good, but it will tide you over until you find better ones. I'm pretty bad when it comes to armor in this game, so I've never managed to assemble much. And there you can see the tactic. You just shoot at them, you take a few steps back and they'll be pulled towards where you shot them from. And the controls for the game, I might as well go over them while playing. It's fairly intuitive. You can move with the keypad or the mouse, of course. I just really don't think playing these games with the mouse is the proper way of doing it. But you can if you're inclined to do so. F is firing, and then you can, of course, with the numpad as you move, you can choose your targeting, and then F to shoot again. But you can also use tab to browse through targets. It's very easy to get the hang of, and G is for grabbing up items, which is, it's just surprisingly, how to put it, it just retains a lot of the feelings of action from the original Doom. I really do like that. So in a sense it feels fairly faithful, even if they do want to cram some of their fandoms into the game. That's made evident by some of the special bosses. Not completely wrong, or is tactical armor region in itself? Oh my goodness. I don't know what makes the gibbon sound, but I do know the elite former sergeant shoots at us with a double barrel, so we might as well head behind the cover. Is he giving stuff? I think so. I'll have to take a small medkit in order not to die. Oh, we managed to do it. Now we'll get Army of the Dead, and this is where the shotgun build really rockets up. Let's see what we have in the way of mods. Of course, they're the reward for this level as well. Agility and technical. What I hope to find is actually, damn, I can't use it on this one, can I? You can assemble an elephant gun, which is a really powerful shotgun, by using 2 power mods. And then you also have bulk mods. They're fairly useful as well. But yeah, as I've said, I'm not too familiar with the assembly schematics. I will try to equip the combat one. No, can't use an agility in that. Can I use another technical on my combat shotgun? No. I do know there's a way to make your combat shotgun into, I think it was an assault shotgun? Don't know. You can use your inventory, of course, to just swap between weapons and stuff. But swapping them with the D slots here, the D is for, that's your prepared slot, and B is your weapon, A is armor, and C is for boots. And the swapped ones between A and, not A, B and D are, it's just a fast action to do, it doesn't cost much. We'll take the mod packs because they might be useful if we want to slap them on some armor and stuff. And then we're at the Phobos Anomaly, which is, oh there we go, there's red armor here. We'll drop our tactical in favor of it. And, well, again, I don't know much about them, so I will actually, knockback resistance seems fairly useful against these guys, so I will use it if I can. Yeah, there we go, ballistic armor. Not the best thing to do, but it should give us an ample amount of bullet resistance, and they received. Actually, it's a lot of resistances on everything. Yeah, there's the type of damages, by the way. There's bullet, melee, shrapnel, acid, fire, and plasma. Plasma is pretty dangerous because I think it halves your armor whenever it hits. And yeah, just nasty stuff's all around. You can hear a lot of lost souls in the background, and this is pretty tricky with a shotgun build because you'll be taking a lot of hits. And we might actually run into a scenario where our red armor breaks before we even get to the boss. And there they are. If at all possible, it's really handy to funnel them through. Shoot at them now and then to keep their attention. And there we go. We can actually start fighting them here by the doorway. Takes care of a lot of them. Sometimes a good idea to go into melee range with the enemies, because if they're, if for example, well, let's see, let's actually make some theory crafting here. Our fire, acid and plasma resistance is much lower than our bullet, melee and shrapnel, so yeah, we'll be taking less damage overall, unless the enemy is melee oriented. And as you can imagine, if you played Doom, you should know what the first boss is, and it's of course the Bruiser Brothers. And there they are. Dumb as a truck and nearly as big. Yeah, there we go. Oh, tough as a dump truck. Oh well. They do deal a hefty amount of damage, but a few, like you can see, they're already on wounded status. So to keep circle strafing around them, we should be doing short work of them. And there we go. Why do they have to come in pairs? And now, if you did notice, there's a lot of pickups in the first room, and indeed our red armor did break. There's not much use out of that, so we'll just take the old tactical armor, restock on shells while we have the inventory space, and we'll use the large health bow to heal us back up. And it's onwards to the next level. Well, rather episode. A handy little trick, there's the teleporter, and you can actually restock on rockets as well if you did use them before. Where's our ticket home? And we're on the second episode. Any sensible person would call it quits here and record on a better day, but I won't. I just want to keep playing. Silly games. They have a tendency to run through acid and lava. Oh, there was a lever. Let's explode. Technical mod pack. Actually, let me see. It wasn't double technical, was it? No. I'm going to drop a phase device in favor of a technical mod. And switch back to the double shotgun. We can use an N-virus suit here, just to make it easier to skip through the lava. We can even funnel some of the demons through, well, not lava, acid rather, if we want. That should get his attention. Nope. Oh, there he is. And that should blow up. There we go. Protective boots. Pretty much anything is better than steel boots, so we'll take them. And there we got a demon dying. Must have. Oh yeah, they ran into this room. Whatever this is, it's acid. Ah, as we can hear, there's a. Is it a Baron of Hell? No, it's a Hell Knight, of course. The weaker variant. Easy enough to take care of them behind corners. Or should be right there. There we go. Hold the lever, see what happens. Oh, it was a healing one. That's handy. And the music loops. There we go. Blow them up. I do like the computer maps because they let you see the power-ups more than anything, so you'll know where to go. And we should be heading for the last of the enemies. Taking dangerous amounts of damage. And that's the last of them. So yeah, it's a small globe, but it's better than nothing. Keeps us stuck up. Do we go into the wall? No, Hell's Armory. A fairly handy level, actually. You feel there's something really valuable here. This is a message that spawns on. I think it was unique items. I could be wrong though. As you can see, it has like houses with armors and weapons and stuff. We'll just funnel them through this one by one passageway. Makes it fairly simple. And there should be demons here on the next area. On the bottom house, if I'm not wrong. Oh, there's some arachnotron here. Let's see the ASCII representation of it. Evil McCann doesn't get any too pure. Spider Demon is equipped date with a rapid-fire plasma cannon, machine and flesh combined kill on sight. Oh, Z2. So yeah, a bit of overlay issues there. We'll wait for them to pass by. And at that point we'll blow them. Ooh, the plasma is so nasty. Yeah, we'll definitely use... Actually, I might use a large medkit here, because I don't think this place has guaranteed health pickups. Oh, I don't have enough ammo. I do need to prepare a shell box then. That is potentially catastrophic. I'll level up, we'll just check the requirements for Survivalist. 3 on Iron Man, 2 on Toughest Nails, so we'll go for more Iron Man. Toughest Nails seems a bit disappointing for me. Shrug off 1 more point of damage for every level of this trait. So yeah, we'll just pick up actual ammo from here. And here's our mod packs. I do want to assemble the combat shotgun, or whatever it was called. Tactical shotgun, I think. Maybe it doesn't use technical mod packs, which is indicated by the T1 here. This is for technical one. Oh. I hate it when the mod pack doesn't work on them. I don't think I'll be using the fire skull. So I'll just leave it there for the time being. Probably a better idea just to use it against these guys instead of dropping it, but hey, I'm the king of bad ideas. There should be a demon in here. Unluckily I can already tell that the unique weapon is this one, the blaster. What's an anti-freak jackal? Let's see. Yeah, it's probably a, what's it called? A reference. Well, I did use a medpack there accidentally. We'll just drop it because it's a pistol. And as much as it pains me to leave like unique stuff behind, it's just, you know, sometimes you gotta. We'll just slap stuff on our armor. Well, yeah, actually, let's make blue ballistic armor. Seems better than nothing. The tactical armor is a bit strange because it doesn't seem to break at all. It doesn't have resistances, which bothers me, but it's probably very handy if you're playing like the scout class or a run heavy build, one that dodges a lot. The other weapons here are a combat shotgun, chain gun, and a blaster, which is energy cell field pistol. Good idea to carry surplus armor with you. And this should spawn a specific enemy and open the exit. Yeah. Actually a little bit frightening too. There he is. It's Shambler, I think they're called. Yep. Yeah, they're a bit tough. They have this habit of teleporting, so you can basically wait for them behind corners and so on. And whenever they take a hefty amount of damage, they TP away. Except for this time apparently. Which works for me. Oh, we're on 10 health. I'll risk and try to shoot at him. Good, he teleported away, which gives us a turn to heal up, and I'll use a large medpack here. Apparently their vision is much larger than ours. Oh, it dies, finally. They're really tough. I'll just use the fire skull just to see. Yeah, it blows corpses up, so it would have been fairly useful there. And then we can make our way to the start of the level. Oh, there's actually an enemy here. Oh, it broke our armor. All those mod packs are gone to waste. And just probably lost souls left here. Ah. This is strange. I do think that when you kill the Shambler, you should be able to access whatever's behind that wall there. So I might be wrong, or maybe I don't meet the requirements, and I can't apparently blow it up, which is a bit strange. I don't know what I did wrong, but hey, life goes on. Where did I put my double shotgun? Oh, I used a small medpack there. I'm really struggling. Where's my double shotgun? Did I drop it? Ah, we'll need to like it back there. Trying to mod my weapons while I go. No, I honestly don't know what took care of my shotgun. I guess we'll be using the combat one. It's not that bad, it's just I really prefer the double-barreled one. Oh, the lab door opens, or whatever it said. Again, I'm playing too fast. So there we go, now we get the rewards from here. We get a nano pack, which is quite rare. Because, well, yeah, it's very valuable. Shame about the double shotgun. Let's see if we can make something out of a technical one, the combat shotgun with a nano. No, we can't. What's the description for it? Huh. Reconstruct itself. It sounds really handy. Down we go, and as you can see, we're actually facing pain elementals now. Fairly tough, but with a shotgun they're not much trouble. Especially when we move and reload. Oh, I'll take this. And I know I've been trying all the mods again, but I just really want to find out whatever it was that creates that strange shotgun thing. How about double bulk? Nope. Bulk agility? Nope. Bulk technical? Nope. I have no idea what it is. Bulk increases the ammo count by 1, and I don't think that's as valuable, but I'll take it. Actually, no, I won't. Yeah, apologies for any veterans of the game. I'm not the hand to have with these assemblies. It takes a while to reload, but you can use an alt reload by holding shift and the reload key, which is R. Oh, there's a power mod, that's really handy. Can I make something out of a shotgun with technical 1, power 1? Tactical shotgun, there we go. It's 8d3, so it's pretty much, well, close to as good as a double shotgun, and it has the huge clip to it. Another power mod, I'll take that. Maybe I can assemble the elephant gun at some point. Health globes, I'll take gladly. I can hear a cat demon. There's the culprit. Taking a lot of heavy hits there. Yeah, I really have to resort to corner shooting them from now on. Unless there's an invulnerability globe which lets me run at everything willy-nilly or even beat them to death with my fists. Like so. A homing phase device is quite handy. It actually takes you straight back to, well, not back to, but rather takes you to the end of the level. I'm willing to drop an Invisor pack for it. What's this? Another invulnerability. This is actually super lucky. I do very much like finding them because if you're quick enough, you can basically skip levels with them. Okay, so that was the last of them. We'll have to pick this one and run to the next level, which is, well, on the other side of this big room, which should leave us with a few turns of invulnerability. Since the passage is to a place beyond, we'll use a random phase device, because it's quick and might get us close to enemies. Like this bunch of demons. And our invulnerability should fade away anytime soon. There we go. So we killed a pack of demons, which was a really good thing to do actually. Would have loved to run into something a lot more tougher though, because yeah, it basically gives you enough power and time to beat them to death with your fists. A lot of enemies in this level, which, well, that's all of them apparently. That's cool. Gives us time to explore and see what's what. I'll take a shell box. In favor of what? I'll try modding the technical shotgun. No, I can't. It requires a certain trait. Good. I haven't made use of the rocket launcher. I might regret this, but I will drop them. Unless this is the wall. It's not the wall. The wall is a specific type of a special level, basically, where you're required to use a rocket launcher, or explosives, or teleportation. Check out the rest of the place. Strange that it spawned this room up, but no enemies in it. And there's bazookas lying everywhere. So, if that keeps on being a theme, then I don't think I'll regret throwing away the rocket launcher earlier. We'll pick up a large health globe. It doesn't boost as much because we're above 100%. They're basically meant to top you off after a tough fight. And we'll go to the containment area. I really do like this place. You feel like something's hidden behind this wall. Yeah, I guess it's a missed opportunity then. I did not remember this being containment area. But yeah, we can't get through this one now. Now that we've dropped the fucking bazooka. Oh well. Oh, there's a unique mod here. Firestone, that's good for explosions. We'll blow this guy up and stop the level that way. Oh yeah. Killed them without sustaining too much damage. And why is this thing here? Why is it mocking me? Rapid or explosive weapons. It's not going to be useful, but it's rare, so I'll keep it around. In case we do find a new explosive weapon. Shell boxes, they're quite good, and we're doing great on the good old healing kits. I might drop the tactical armor at this point. An whole pack of these. Nothing special there. I do like how easy it is both to just strafe around and shoot everything. One of the benefits of having a tactical shotgun, you just have so many slugs to pump into everything. Oh, it's just hiding there. Bad move by me. Again, probably going around a bit too fast, but hey, don't have the whole day. Actually, I kinda do. That's why I'm making this video, but hey. City of Skulls is a pretty damn tough level. It's easy enough for a melee character, since the trick with melee characters is, well, it's tough to say on demand, but you basically do get on demand berserk effects, which is a massive difference boost and damage boost again, if you're hitting stuff on melee. And as you can imagine, City of Skulls is probably full of lost souls, and things that spawn them, and then a boss that spawns things that spawn lost souls. And that's all of them. So yeah, let's just explore the level, but the rewards might be worth it. There's a good amount of those unique skulls, but I do think I'll be skipping it this time. The tactical shotgun is not too good of a weapon. The Arena Master stuff might kill a good heap of lost souls, because let me tell you, there's a lot of them. But yeah, I'll skip it for now. Not what I usually do, since normally I like to go to every specific, every possible special level, just to learn it. Or see what's in there rather, and stuff. I'll actually drop the Firestone, which is mocking me, making me bummed about the whole containment area ordeal. There's a super judge here, we'll keep that in mind. And these two rooms are pretty much, well, pretty much, I say, they're completely safe, so we'll just run. Close the door so we can see if an enemy tries to make its way over there. Empty corridor, so the enemies are probably corralled somewhere in the middle. There should be a vault-esque room here. Ah, nope. I'm misreading the level. As with any roguelike, it's eventually... Oh god, I hate running out of ammo. Just frightening me quite a bit. Level 8, we're really, well, not close, but, well, 3 levels away from Survivalist. We'll get a 3rd rank of Iron Man now. Oh, and I was trying to avoid those barrels. And there we go, they're not a big deal. A rocket box just mocked me. Let's see if we can blow it up. Take that. Oi. Do I want to make a special armor? Let's try. Oops, there was a misclick and a half. I hit the I button twice. I for inventory and then I for hotkey to large medpack. That's a blunder. I'll just create... Oh man, my flux is going back on. Let me turn it back off. Wherever it is. There we go. We should be good. Now I have a technical armor thingamajig, and then we can actually, let's just try fireproof armor, that's what I'm talking about. Should save us, well not save us, but keeps us from a fair amount of harm against imps and such. I think... Oh yeah, these doors are open. Must mean the enemies have gotten in. Oh, it's a... what's it called? Former commando. Yep. It's basically us. With a really powerful weapon. Again, the trick is to go into melee with them. They don't pose much of a threat then. Goodness gracious, this has gone for over an hour now. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. And you can probably hear the Revenants in the background. House of Carnage, I do not remember what that level is. And there's the usual suspects. Freaking Revenants. As you might know from Doom, you actually are in a bit of a risk if you go melee, and so it's not really a strategy here, because they hit hard, as far as memory serves. Taking unlucky peeks around the corners, because I really, yeah, as you heard there, I shot around the corner and managed to hit him. Should be doing that with every single corner in the game, as long as you can spare the ammo. And there's a Crown of Hell. It dies easily enough, and that's probably due to our Army of the Dead trait. Tricky rooms. Those just hide and wait for the Arachnotron to come for us, and then help them with sword. I do want that specific armor there. Phase shift. Oh. It's getting quite tough here. I am quite gimped by the fact that I haven't found any specific items too many times here. Gives us actually a good amount of resistances and stuff. I do like this phase shift armor. Let's see if I can put a nano. Yeah, there we go. It should start repairing itself. Yeah, there it goes. That's amazing. Huh. What else can I put on it? Agility? No. Technical? No. I'll need Whiskey. I do like the Dutch chant and such. Wait, did you give Dutch? Move speed. Knock back. Does that mean we'll be knocked back a lot more? I don't know. Not picking up another rocket launcher, even though the game clearly wants me to. I'll just test the House of Carnage, I guess. Would love to find the last few enemies though. Not there apparently. Yeah, it was the last one. Let's grab the health. Wipe up anything to waste and check out the House of Carnage. Oh, you feel the need to run. I remember this one. Eventually lava or acid, oh, it's lava of course, starts pouring from the left side of the screen, and you need to make your way to the exit as soon as possible. It does have a fair amount of enemies trying to set you back. But if you know the route, it should be easy enough. There we go. I need to shoot these doors open, which leads into this fiery river, if you will. You just have to take a risk and cross it, and then shoot this one open. And this is kind of like a... you have to zig your way in. For a tough monster, of course. I think this armor is actually doing a huge favors here. And by the sounds of it, we have a heap of Hell Knights on the other side of the door, which I'm not a big fan of. No idea they are. Taken one by one. We're running it low on shell boxes here. Oh, I took care of them. There's one more there. Actually, I do want to get as many kills as possible for the levels, even if it means wasting a few medkits. And it gives us a BFG as a reward. It also equips it, so you might want to switch back to it. We'll wait to see if the lava happens to kill any enemies for us. Actually, will we? It's probably just demons on the... oh, right. Technical knockback. Let's try our... Okay, never mind. Let's upgrade our boots, because why not? Yeah, let's make grappling boots. What's grappling? I have no idea. Oh, yeah, it must be knockback resistance. It's handy enough considering we have a lot of that. It's minus 75 from this and plus 50 from that, because it almost floats. Yeah, they're dying on the back. Because the lava's coming, so yeah, now we'll want to head for the exit. Oh yeah, that's the last of them. It does count as our kill, I think. And it seems like we can make it there just in time. Okay, good start. A tracking map so we know what we're up against. And do we have a face device? I have a homing one, which is great. And I'll explain my strategy here. After the level is clear, I'll pick up the invulnerability and then I'll pop the homing face device that'll let us head for the stairs right away. And again, the goggles. Well, not the goggles. Actually, I don't know why I have such a good vision here. It's just normal. Trying to take care of the Baron from a distance, which is turns out to be a good idea. Oh, can't wait to get here. Can hear a pain elemental in the background. I don't know if you can actually use them as experience farms of that sorts. As you can see, I'm pretty much playing it like an action game by now. Ends up being my downfall more often than not. I'll just pick this up. Oh yeah, this is supercharge. Turns out to be a good idea. Oh, last of them. Good. Let's try to upgrade stuff again. I don't think we can. We have so many mud things here. This is a double shotgun. It's 9d3 times 2, of course, for double barrel, but I think I'll stick with the one I've got right now. Let's pick the supercharge, and before the health decay gets to be too much, we'll grab the invulnerability and run for the next level. Might it even be a boss? I'm not sure. Might be the Cyber Demons level. Use homing face device takes us here. Hey, yes, Tower of Babel. And there he is, Big Mini himself. Let's see how this works. And there we go, we did it. A few levels away. And, well, maybe it's a bit of cheese, but you know, I'll take what I can. And now we're on the last chapter, which is hell. I feel a bit bad for stretching this video for so long, but hey, might as well while I'm going at it. Oh, there was a Berserker pack. The invulnerability should be running out at any point. No. Oh, there's a Mancubus. Nasty guy. I hope whatever's unique in this level won't get lost with all these explosions going on. I do wish the effects from Berserk packs and Enviro suits were a bit more... I don't know how to put it. A bit more subtle. Ends up confusing me a lot. Is this the... It's a Megasphere. I actually can't remember how it differs from Supercharge. The Supercharge lets you hit that sweet 200% HP. Oh, this is taking forever. There's two of them now. Oh, there's the special weapon. It's an acid spitter. I'll take it just to see what it does. Looks cool, but how do I reload it? The weapon is empty. There's no magazine here. Has no alternative fire mode. Wait, what's it called? Acid spitter. Do I really need to stand on acid to fire it? Probably the gimmick here. But yeah, not my thing. What's the Megasphere do? Does it fix our armor or something? I don't know. Unholy Cathedral is a level where your weapons won't work. And I'm not a fan of that, because obviously not going for a melee build, and I don't have any invulnerabilities and such, so might as well just head down. Ugh, all the noise. And there's the cause of it. Now there's the Revenant to take care of somewhere. Maybe in here? Yep, there he is. See if they transpose this. No, he does, but he also shoots at us. They're damn fast. Yeah, as you can see, I really don't like that. Probably the most dangerous enemy I've encountered. Like out of all the generic enemies. As you might have spotted, I had to toggle running for that one. Megasphere. A small globe. Growing me nuts, all these dudes. This is a small med pack. I really don't want to risk firing at the barrel, so yeah, I'll just do that. He still wasn't the last of them. Let's just take a TP. Maybe it'll deliver us to the last bad guys. Doesn't seem like it. Where could they be? Heck, I want that. I'm running through lava to get it too. So many med packs, which is a really great thing. I will equip a shell box. I really do need to start picking up this ammo. Where's the stairs again? Oh, right here. I really do hate wasting time, but it seems like I'm not getting 100% kills on this. Oh! Oh goodness, there's an archvile, of course. Get into lava. That was the last of them, but yeah, I do regret picking the Megasphere now. Yikes. A really dangerous room here. Oh, we managed to knock him back to the teleporter. Fancy that. Just struggling to find things to point out here, other than the Revenants being pricks. I do want shell box, so I'll take it. You can see these lava bridges here. Interesting level design. And this is what I meant when I, way earlier, spoke about the variety and the design of the levels. I'm going to start dropping these agility mod packs in favor of medkits. I might not need them, but I just might, you know. Can't go wrong with carrying healing items. And it's actually the first time I'm struggling to find ammo for my shotgun. And it looks like we have to do a run through the lava. If you use the running strategy through perilous terrain, it actually reduces the damage effect. If memory serves. That was the last of them. But I thought I did hear what's it called? A Revenant. Yeah, let's just upgrade the BFG. If we can. Okay. It's surprising how the tactical shotgun turned out. I seem to like this weapon now. Oh, that was a dumb thing I did there. What's the special level? I actually didn't even realize we had one here. The vaults. I'll take the vaults, because this is what I spoke of again way earlier when I mentioned special levels, unlocking special levels. Open sesame. And there we go. We actually opened the vaults. Oh no, there's so many enemies here already. I'll use a large med pack, toggle running, and they broke my armor. And I need to get past this arachnophone. And I didn't pick up any other armors, which is a huge mistake. Yeah, we'll have to hope those guys die quick enough, so I can... There's green armor, I really want that. Oof, we got it. And it's broken. Level 10. Oh, I think we need 2 points in tough as nails now. Just, oh god. 9 health. Just, oh, this. Okay, so this is the sitch. We use the Arena Master Staff and it unlocks every single door in here. And it turns out on this difficulty there are 4 Barons of Hell and Arachnothrons. Sorry. And we're dead. Yeah, couldn't quite get away in time to use all those sweet medkits, so hoarding them did no good at all. And yeah, in the end it's the amount of armor we had, or lack of thereof. This is what the level looks like with the ASCII graphics. It's nice, because it's in text form. And there we see our trait progression, our equipment, our inventory at the time. And in hindsight, oh man, yeah, why didn't I even try to use the BFG? Could have cleared a few of them. There's our kill count. It's pretty mighty. And there's our history. Oy vey. And the death messages. And it's the second best score I've gotten. A few days ago I played a melee character and died to a Cacodemon. And thanks for watching, that's Doom Roguelike, and it's a long episode, and I'm not sorry. Thanks for watching, bye.